Hello, today we are going to discuss cluster setup. Hello, today we are going to discuss cluster setup. I am starting my servers. I am opening Putty. 128 as admin. Change the settings. I am starting my servers. I am going to start all servers one by one. Dot slash start server.sh dmgr. I am stopping the firewall. I am logging with the root and stop the firewall. I am stopping. I am logging with you as admin. What is the jobs completed? I am checking ps-ef pipe symbol grep dmgr. Yes, running. I am forgot to give dmgr node 1, that wise it's come app server node 1. Okay, node 1 will give any name. WebSphere, IBM WebSphere app server profiles, app server 1 bin start node.sh, start server.sh. jobs. App server 2, controller, start, execute. App server 3, bin, controller, execute. cd, custom node, bin, controller, execute. Jobs, 3 profiles starting. Control L, jobs. I am checking here. Control L, jobs. 4 profiles are running. Jobs. I am opening DMGR console. HTTP 192.168.190.128.9060 slash console. Meanwhile, I am telling about what is the WebSphere architecture. A runtime architecture we will source. This is WebSphere application server runtime architecture. Okay. club browser send a request to the IHS. It will says checking JSP servlets means static page or dynamic page. Based on this, we will go request. If any message engines, automatic messages will be collecting. Java client directly access to the EJBs and deploy the servers. We are using the role deployer role for Java clients. Okay, each and every employer have give different roles: administrator, configurator, deployer, like that. We are operator, like that. We are giving the roles and responsibilities. We are generate the LTP key and send to the LDAP team. They given the roles particular employee or VAS admin role or what which role we are giving, like that. In the R teacher dynamic catchy data replication naming server security means SSL or everything other services. JMS client directly access to the message engines and web services and message engine directly communicated. IHS and web server IHS and application server communicating through plugins. This is plugins fg.xml. In the plugins fg.xml consists of cluster members, error static codes, and retry and refresh intervals, and port numbers. Everything will be there. Based on the cluster weights, it will goes the request as usual. Suppose I am giving the request to, it will go like that. It will give wait for a request will heavy goes to the particular server. Those who are given wait for. This is the architecture. We are using plugins round robin algorithm. We are using. Okay, in a load balancer we are using HTTPS 443. We are using 80 and 443 is the two port numbers for root users. For non-root users, 8080 and 343 or some like that. We are giving based on the requirement. Server types. One application server is started. Jobs. I am logging my Windows machine. This is the Linux console because I have stopped firewall and login with console. I am go to the clusters, creating WebSphere application server cluster. Why use cluster means there is three types of clusters. Notepad. Cluster concept. Cluster means group of application servers. In the application servers, we have to deploy Java based applications based on the requirement, based on their requirements. In the cluster, we have to achieve failover controls. There are three types of clusters. One is horizontal cluster. Second one is vertical cluster. Third one is mixed mode cluster. In the mixed mode cluster, application will be installed in different machine. Application will be installed in same machine. Performance wise it's good, but it's not achieve failover control, but it's achieve failover control. Unfortunately, product installed in machine A and B. Unfortunately, machine A is have some problem. Application will be running machine B. No impact on the business. No impact to the business. Here, machine was down. Suddenly, impact is there on their business. Mixed mode means both are in one place. That is horizontal and vertical. This is the cluster setup. There are three types of clusters: horizontal and vertical and mixed mode cluster. Jobs, everything is done. All servers are running fine. No issues reported. I am set up the clusters. I am using test to CL for testing purpose. I am given the paste underscore cl01. I am selecting the node, application server node. We are giving the weight to 2. We are giving equal weights, means the servers are equal, requests are equally distributed. Otherwise, we have issue with the server, because too many hits the server may be slow, may be hung. This is the reason we have to give same weight for all the servers. We are selecting the cluster basis. We are selecting the member as a server. This is the main reason. Member means already server is there. We are existing server, we create the clusters, or existing member, or create the member with only one server. We have to create a n number of cluster members. There is no issue is reported. Select test underscore cluster member 2. I am selecting cluster member 2. Add member, cluster member 3. I am adding another member, cluster member 3. Add member, cluster member 4. I am adding the cluster member 4. Add member. If we suppose if any changes will be happen, select and edit like this. Update. HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. Generate unique port numbers. Okay, every cluster member have unique port numbers will be there. Based on the port numbers, we have asked the application using context root and map the virtual host. Virtual host nothing but multiple URLs and port numbers configured in the same host, or use virtual host.xml. We are updating the host in there. Review, select and see which files will update a virtual host.xml and all the things. Server index.xml, resource.xml, server like that. Okay, server.xml also member template. Apply, save. There are two ways to deploy the application. One is admin script, another one is DMGR console. If DMGR console is not able to log in, we are use admin app. By using admin app, we have to deploy the application, install the application. This is the one of the most recent interview question. Suppose if DMGR console is not able to log in, how to deploy the application? We deploy the application using admin app. In the admin app, we have to deploy the application. In the admin app, there is one method is there. In the method, we have to pass ER file and comma default bindings true. In the true, it will automatically deploy. I am select and start the cluster. Sometimes what is the use of ripple start? If any changes applied in the cluster, it will use ripple start, means one by one starting the cluster member. There is no impact on the ripple start. Only cluster members have, only cluster have these facilities. No servers have ripple start option is there. Code group and node group we will see later. What is the default XML file is? Most configuration of XML file is server.xml is the most configuration file. Without Suppose anyone unfortunately remove the server.xml, no server is running, it shows no file is found, server.xml is misset, it will shows like that. Wait a moment. Tomorrow we will discuss HS installation and integration and deploy the application in the HS. After that, we are going to SSL. After HS and everything, we are going for SSL and data source. After that, troubleshooting concepts. After that, fix pack upgradation for IHS and everything. Already started. Suppose what are the I am deploy the application through script. I am deploy the application through scripts. Admin script. I am deploying the application. App server profiles. DMGR bin. It will 1 minute. I'm login root. Here WebSphere IBM $admin app. WebSphere IBM profiles. I'm installing the application. Yeah, this is way to install the application. Application. We will check application is installed or not. We are log off and log in, then it's working. Yeah, shopping cart is deploy correctly. Yes, no issues. This is application. This is a map with the clusters. I am mapping with the clusters. Yes, see, select all application and map. See, this is WebINF deployment IBM webbind.xml. Web.xml is XML files, and web extension.xmi, these are the deployment files. Run under was dmgr and bin. We have run this command. I am not to use any GUI mode for application deployment purpose. Start the application. I am starting the application. Yeah, starting. Yeah, application is running. We are giving the context root. I have one ER file is there that will also will deploy in the command prompt. We will see. I am not use any GUI mode for deploying the application. Yes, I am deploying plants by WebSphere. What is ER file? Nothing but combination of jar1, jar2, and where and rare. This is the combination. MCC. What is ER? Combination of jar1 plus jar2 plus where plus rare is equal to ER. jar1 consists of application modules. jar2 consists of application client modules. Where consists of web archive rare. Rare file consists of resources file. This is the ER file. Java client directly access to the web applications. And okay, OPT IBM Surface. Okay, permission issue. Plans by WebSphere. Plans by WebSphere. Dot okay. plus ws-admin.sh hyphen contact. dmgr cell test node 1. We will try this script also. Maybe it's work or not, I don't. cd bin content. Okay, sorry, I am giving wrong path. Sorry. opt IBM surface. WebSphere IBM, WebSphere app server. I will deploy to root, we will see. Last time I have deployed. files cd application server cd bin .ws. WebSphere IBM WebSphere app server profiles app server 1 cd bin. We will see tomorrow. One, two. For mapping module 1 minute. For mapping modules, it will not come in. I will see. I can't type now. Connecting to DMGR. But application is installed, but a mapping module is the one is drawback for unable to map the modules. We're unable to map the modules. That is the one drawback. If I not work today, I will use tomorrow. I will try personal. It will work. ER file also will deploy. It will work. Tomorrow we will see. I will log login route, we will see it will deploy or not. WebSphere app server profiles. Where file is downloaded, here file also will be installed. We will check tomorrow. If you not installed here, I will try personal. This is the way to deploy the application. We will see tomorrow. Okay, there is exception. DMGR bin. We will, if any issues, we will see tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we will see. Checking. Go to the clusters. Click cluster. Cluster member. Click on cluster 1. Go to the ports. Here go to default host 19028. It will register under not will check. Environments virtual host 19028 is a register or not will check. Yes, it will register already. We are login with the application. One nine zero two eight 190.128. Yeah, this is application is accessing through cluster member 1. Cluster member 2 I am trying. Yeah, why it is miss? Maybe port number mismatch or anything mismatch. We will see. Cluster member 2 IP address, cluster member 2 port number. Cluster member 2. Cluster member 2 19088 19088. Application is running. Browse store writable paper, under retrieve information, back to home, view shopping cart, back to the shopping page, add to the shopping cart, 12 bucks, back to the home, view shopping cart, box of 12 pens, black 4.99 rupees. Like that we are checking, and go to cluster number 3. What is the port name? What is the port number we are seeing here? 19088, 19108, 19108. Yes. Control Shift Delete. I am clear cache and try one more time. It will work, no issues. If it will not work, check the logs and everything. I am closing browser. Yeah, it's working. Cluster number 4. Cluster number 4. Go to the servers, clusters, WebSphere cluster, test cluster, cluster member, cluster 4, 19108, 19128, 19128. Application is running fine, no issues reported. Suppose I have problem with cluster member 4. I am stopping the cluster member 2 and 4 due to some issues. How failover control will achieve, we will see here. One 19108, it will not run due to stopping the services. Okay. What is one? This is 19108. Yeah, application is not running.